Big vibes, what to do, y'all? We're back. It seems like a lot has happened recently. I have not been on. This one's called "YouTubers Are Hypocrites." It's by MTR. I'm not sure what's going on, but hey, let's hear him speak.
Play the clip of someone attempting to kill.
Where is your empathy? Where is your decency?
Uh-oh.
Where is your decorum? Where is your code? How on God's green earth can you talk about being an advocate for men, which I thought that she was, and within that same breath, in that same body, go to the depths of hell to disrespect this man to this degree?
I have no idea what's
Guys, a
going
lot
on.
has happened out in these YouTube streets over the past several weeks since I came back from London,
Yeah.
since
Peeped
I
that.
dropped that video.
I definitely peeped that.
Specific to distancing myself publicly from the Just Pearly Things platform. A lot has happened. I'd argue that YouTube is a mess, a drama-filled mess. When I dropped my
So people
video,
are
though,
attracted
before I
to.
dropped it, I knew that it was going to cause a schism.
Excuse
I
me.
knew that it was going to cause a division. How is it that I knew that? Well, I understand how media works. I understand how YouTube works. I understand that successful content creators that build a platform from nothing, they do that on a sense of values, morals, principles, and ideas and logic that their viewers and their audience members lock into.
Right.
What I understood, the quickness that Pearl was able to gain her base is based off of this idea and concept of a modern woman, right? And dispelling all of the propaganda and beliefs that has propelled many of these feminist ideologies forward over the past several decades. When she shifted into a different type of content, that content hit users' eyes and forced them to make a decision dependent upon if you agreed with her or if you did not agree with her, okay? So Pearl hit a certain stage of her content creation journey where component of her audience base has to make a decision. And based off of that decision, in which side of the fence that you fell on, is whether or not you chose to stay subscribed or unsubscribed. But what I didn't predict is how much of the space is essentially a powder keg that was waiting to explode. Because although the issue happened at one of the most subscribed to people within the space, the bloodshed didn't really occur until everyone else got their palms and their hands on it, because that's when the real battle started. And from a distance looking in, it's some of the most egregious, drama-filled ish that I have ever seen on this platform. Now, on one side of the coin, you could say, hey, listen, MTR, but listen, drama is good, baby. Who cares? All right?
That's what they do.
Let everyone burn each other at the stake. And to that I say, yeah, go ahead, sure. As a larger content creator, I have the luxury to be able to point at different situations and pick which topics that I want to be able to talk about. I think times like this, the strongest will survive. And you'll see content creators fall because they can't handle the pressure, or content creators that really demonstrate a sense of talent and work ethic mixed with execution that allows them to sustain for years into the future. So what is it that I'm talking about here today? Well, in the video that I did on Pearl, towards the end of that video, I called out specific content creators that I thought would be great people for viewers to be able to find and to look at, because I thought they were great compliments to the space.
Uh-oh.
One of those content creators, I now have to rescind my recommendation because of what I just recently watched. So let's get into it.
Just call him Officer Curry Gold. I am so weak right now. That's exactly what we're gonna call him, Officer Curry Gold. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Nigga, I'm not gonna argue with you. You don't let shit go. Ain't you the one that got dragged down 85? I'm not gonna argue with nigga that don't let shit go. You crazy as fuck. I'm not gonna argue with you. You've already shown you can't let it go. You was holding on to that person's car getting drugged down 85 South. I don't trust no one like that.
Pay
You don't
attention.
let go of shit. I damn sure ain't finna sit there and go back and forth with you. I'll be exhausted. Let me see if I can show y'all when he got dragged down the hallway.
So this is the part, right? Fair use.
Fair use.
This is the part where I have to say this is for those who have not seen this, let me give you a disclaimer. It is a video she's about to play of me being assaulted. She's gonna play the video on her stream. And this particular video is ultimately why I had to retire out of policing. Right? Been policing for 13 years. And unfortunately, 3 years ago, I was trying to make an arrest. And someone, the suspect I was dealing with, wasn't cooperating. Reached in to grab him. I got lodged into the car and I couldn't free myself. The suspect drove down the interstate and at a high rate of speed, and he started ramming me against other vehicles as he was driving by them. Ultimately, I ended up striking a van and was ejected from the car. I was unable to free myself, and because of that, I had to jump onto the car and hold on. And so this is what she's talking about. So for a lot of people who are new to my channel, may not have heard me discuss it. Those who have been on my channel have heard me talk about it before. And it is a sensitive subject because I almost died. I thought I did die, actually.
She making a joke out of it.
You know, I woke up,
Out of it.
was almost ran over by vehicles on the interstate. By the grace of God, I'm still alive. So she pulls the video up and she plays it. So I want to make sure I give a disclaimer to those who have not seen it. It's a tragic and it's a difficult thing to watch. At least for me it is, and I think even for people who have some sense of humanity, you know, I think that it'd be difficult for them to watch. And so I wanted to pause there before I played it to give you a disclaimer that you're gonna see something that is someone, she's gonna play the clip of someone attempting to kill me. Essentially is what she's about to play. She's about to play that video to her audience. And so the jokes that she was just making a few seconds ago was, hey, this is someone who doesn't let go of anything, right? This is someone, why would I argue with someone who doesn't let anything go? That joke was
Wrong.
Was in reference to
Wrong.
me holding on for my dear life. The fear of being ran over. So that's the context of what you're about to see. So I just wanted to pause that, give some perspective before diving into it.
So remember before when I said that the entire space was like a powder keg waiting to explode? It's sort of like throwing a Roman candle into a fireworks factory. The Roman candle already exploded, but the aftershock and the afterwave is still playing out. And this is a component of that aftershock and that afterwave. Now, these two content creators have been going back and forth because what I talked about earlier, one agrees with just pearly things, one doesn't. But it has resulted into this degree and level of filth.
Disrespect.
I'm not sure how much I can play of the particular video due to YouTube content, TOS, and guidelines, but let's just keep going.
Not gonna argue with this. I got things to do. Okay. Let me see if I can find the video. I really want to show y'all the video. Would y'all argue with a nigga like this who clearly don't let it go?
During the course of their investigation, Mr. Simpson went to put the vehicle into gear, at which time Dunwoody Police Officer Nathan Daly reached into the car in an attempt to stop Mr. Simpson from fleeing. Mr. Simpson hit the gas pedal and off the car, holding on as Mr. Simpson fled.
Why is this funny?
His body struck another vehicle as Mr. Simpson passed vehicles that were stopped.
He's still holding out.
Once on Interstate 285.
Oh, you a...
Swerved to the left.
Oh. Oh, hell no. I am not gonna argue with you like that, baby.
And that's funny?
No. I wish I would.
Nah, bro, because the dude almost died, and you acting like a smooth bitch. Excuse my language. I don't respect that. I don't respect that. I don't respect that. I don't know why women like you think crap shit like that's funny. It's not funny. Dude was trying to handle his job, and dude's being a criminal. So you, what? Dude was literally about to get himself killed. He was almost about to die. That's not funny. What part of that is funny? Because you want to agree, you want to stick by something so bad, and you want to have so much pride that you think you funny. Like is that a good comeback to use? Really? That's funny to you? Okay, cool.
Baby, you got it.
It just tells what type of individual you are, bro.
Anyone that hold on like that, I'll be damned if I sit there and go back and forth with you. We'll be here all day. Hell no, you got it. I couldn't believe it. How much do you get paid? Don't police get paid like $50,000? I'm not gonna get drugged down 85.
Much more than that, first of all.
You crazy, man? I would have been like, oh. You see the other officer backed up. He was like, hey. Hold it on. Hey, y'all think I'm gonna argue with you? Hell no. You don't let go of nothing. Hell no, baby, you win. You got it. Whatever it is, whatever niggas say it is, it is. Now he sat there and held on. The white officer was like, well, he got his ass in that car. Like, I'm just gonna go ahead and drive. This holding on. His feet was out the window like this. Cause he was over there, the feet was up there like, sir, no, baby. So that's the that wanted some smoke with me and was crazy as hell. He thought that I was finna give in to that. I ain't got time for that. You don't let go.
Clearly, you fed into it because you felt the need to purposely go out and try to disrespect them. So yes, you did technically feed into it. So the person who looks stupid is you. Honestly, the person who does look stupid is really you. It's you. You said, oh, I don't want to argue with someone, but you felt the need to literally go to his previous career job and try to find something that literally nearly almost killed him and try to make a joke out of it. Because for doing his job. Trying to stop a criminal. Like, what the bro, what?
Okay, so I had to go on about my business. But the point
Weird
is,
bitch,
I can't
man.
think of many other words to describe that besides evil. Videos
Really
like
evil.
this demonstrate exactly why your boy needs to take a lot more vacation. I mean, shit, the last time I was actually out on a vacation, your boy was out in London town absolutely winning. All right, I was up on the tube, approached this 10, and absolutely secured the bag. All right. Now, one of the major keys to cold approaching women is your confidence. And the first thing that women see when you approach is your face. They're going to instantly know if you're taking care of yourself. And that's why I'm excited to have
Get your money, bro. Get your money. Get your money. I kind of figured where this was going, yo. Get your money, bro.
% off of your first box plus a free gift. Guys, listen, don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that
I'm
link
trying
and
to
get
get there,
started.
bro. My beard ain't
Today,
going now. You know,
to
I'm a little
laugh and
patch.
joke about a man's near-death experience because you have a disagreement with him is exactly the type of evilness and malcontempt that I talk about on this channel on a
And that kind of reminds me, I don't mean to cut your boy off, but what's weird is, this is why a lot of things that aren't logic, men are not going to argue with. Because that right there seems very emotional. It seemed like she got so upset that she felt the need to disrespect him on a completely different level. That's off the subject. It's off the subject. Off the subject. She got emotional. It's clear as day. She got emotional. She got completely emotional.
Daily basis. This level of hate for men across our society and pure disconnectedness to what it is that men are doing for our society represents the exact type of women that I talk about on this channel. Where is your empathy? Where is your decency? Where is your decorum? Where is your code? How on God's green earth can you talk about being an advocate for men, which I thought that she was, and within that same breath, in that same body, go to the depths of hell to disrespect this man to this degree? Now, I don't know this man personally, but let's just say that this man has a family. Let's say he has a wife. Let's just say he has children. Let's just say he has
developed a negative audience
to take care of. He came from somebody, but even outside of that, let's say he has a son or a daughter to take care of, and this is his way of providing for his child or his children. And each and every morning before he goes into work, he kisses him on the forehead and tell him, Daddy's gonna be home later tonight. I'll see you then.
What if he didn't?
On his shift, this shit happens to him. And he almost dies protecting his community that he's paid for to do. 3 years later, because you disagree with him, you bring it on a platform and laugh with you and your insane audience as if this is a normal thing to do. This is pure madness.
Bro, the shit was 3 years ago. Did he piss you off that bad? Did he get in your panties that bad? Did he make you that mad? Yo, like seriously. You were that upset that you had to go 3 years back into his career history to show that he almost died and make it funny? Put yourself in that position. You will be crying like a little ass girl. I want you to know that. I'm sorry. That's your Buns. Nick Buns.
This is pure evil at its core. This is the same type of low barometer, abyss level thinking that laughed at Kevin Samuel when he died. It comes from the same archetype. Don't get it twisted. Generally, when women come on my channel, they're so taken aback at all the content because they say, how could a content creator like MTR each and every day come up and show us the most deplorable shit that women do? How can a woman on day one say that she loves you and then on year 10 robs you of everything that you have ever worked for within your life?
Because there are women like that, bro.
And the answer is that a component of these women, if you slight them or disagree with them in any way, they will stop at nothing to destroy you. They have no standards. They have no boundaries. They have no code.
They don't like to be combated with.
They have no honor. They will do everything. And it's supported and supplanted by the simps that will laugh along with them in their proverbial chat rooms to continue the madness. Even just looking at the pain and the hurt across his face, because now he has to speak about something in this fashion after being laughed about something that was so integral in shaping his particular life. It's just ridiculous to me. How do you command a following to grab your pitchforks for just pearly things and out the same bated breath do this to your own men within your own community? For the life of me, it makes no goddamn sense. A couple of days ago, I just watched a 3.5-hour live stream on King Von being a serial killer that I had no idea about. When he died, I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, another rapper slain. Now you come to find out that he had a whole rap sheet of killing people that looked just like him. But when he died, it was RIP, when he's a serial killer. It pains me to see not holding people to the same degree of accountability and standards for being trash people or having shitty behavior. How does this behavior add to your mission? How does it add to your talking points.
On that point, he does have a point. He does have a point. Like, when you build a fan base, you build some people that will stick with you to the ends of the earth. Even if you've done such evil things, they will just condone everything that you do because you make good music. You feel me? Like, and I don't know King Von very well. I rarely listen to his music, but if I'm just not hearing this, you know, you're a famous rapper, like you just started, you know, going big. You have ops. There's people who's going to want to bring you down. So the moment you come back to wherever you came from, people are going to take everything that you earned because what you took from them. You feel me? You took from them, they're going to want to take back from you. And, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, a lot of people don't want to see you win if they know they seen you do wild stuff to make them lose. You feel me? Like, don't do somebody wrong and then try to live lavishly. Like, that's really condoning wild behavior. And, like, people just gotta just get away with so much evil crap, and it's ridiculous. It's sad. Like, he has a point. Like, I don't like speaking on the dead. You feel me? Like, it's wild. Like I said, R.I.P. to him, but I don't really have too much sympathy for people who get put in jail for actually being a real criminal, and then other people turn around and be like, free my person. You know, it's weird.
How does this add value? It really makes me ask, what is your motive? What is your direction? Do you have no shame? How can you hit this degree of a diabolical low and just continue on in life and act like nothing else is wrong? This, to me, is evil incarnate. To hear her evil laugh as this guy is risking his life to protect the community that he serves in. I believe that said Dunwoody, which is in Atlanta, so a predominantly black community, trying to protect that community, and this happens to him, and that's how you stay on code? It seems like staying on code only matters for people that agree with your statements. Man, listen to me. You cannot defend shit like this. Once a chameleon tells you who they are, then you should believe them. The evilness through the hypocrisy is just so crazy to me. How many men throughout history have lost their jobs or their livelihood talking to women like this, interacting with women like this? How many men are incarcerated right now defending the honor of a woman like this? How many men are 6 feet deep because they tried to defend the honor of a woman like this? You're a fool if you turn a cheek and you think that it won't happen to you. It's never dope to do videos like this, but calling out the blatant hypocrisy, the dirty tactics, and the BS in the space as it refers to men, respect for men, and for men's honor is absolutely necessary, because I will not stand for it. Not on my watch. Questions, comments, concerns? Y'all already know what to do. Mediocre tutorials and reviews.
Shout out MTR, but yeah, he has a huge point, dude. Like, disagreeing with a woman is one of the hardest things to do, and this is really no disrespect to women who are very logical, because there are some women who are very logical, but there are times where we know that women are more emotional than men, and I'm not here to really hear about tit for tat stuff, because there are going to be a lot of women be like, oh, men do this too, men do that, but when have you seen women lose everything for arguing with a man? But there are times, there are a lot of times, but not more than likely. You feel me? Because don't get me wrong, because there are going to be some points where people will be like, oh, men have killed women over them not wanting to smash and this, that, and the third. Like, that's majority of the time that's a rebuttal. We're not talking about that. We're talking about regular arguments themselves. There are dudes who are going to lose everything because of a small disagreement. We're going to speak on the category of people that are really good, the good people, the men that don't kill women, and the women that don't, kill men, or per se. Some situations, like he just said, women will go to the ends of the earth to get their point across and do some wild stuff to really hurt you so they can get their way. You feel me? And have no remorse for it until their emotions are gone. Sometimes they don't have any kind of control over their emotions. And I'm not just trying to be completely biased about this, but what he's saying is pretty much true. Some stuff like that happens. It happens. It's sad, but it happens. You feel me? Because she went from talking about Pearly to talking about this man's job career 3 years ago and almost getting killed. Emotion went way over logic. You feel me? Like, that really wasn't the point. You went off topic to hurt this man. You feel me? Like, that's what I'm saying. You got emotional. You did what you had to do to try to get other people to laugh at him and be on your side. Like, it's like you're trying to build a completely huge audience to hate this man. Too much. But I'm talking too much. Shout out MTR again. Comment, like, subscribe down below. It's your boy BLKFinesse. We out.